beyond it all.
Stop with the excuse. You think me I take out church money for no reason?
All right, me warm it up.
Me take church money for eat nice things, not cold overnight food. The Lord is talking to me. Him said, if you have the money, give it to the church. The poor needs it today. No wait.
Yes, Pastor, talk.
This is all me have, God. Please bless me. God will bless you back in thousands. Church,
This is all me have, me last money. No, it's all right. Keep your money. God understand. It was her last money. It is our old woman. God is not pleased with what you're doing.
God this, God that. Shut your mouth. You chat too much. Tomorrow me need new suit. Use the offering money, buy it.
Pastor boy take the people them money. Why him a laugh? Nothing no funny. Smile pan him face but he mad stay ugly. Suit and tie him act like him clean. But when him there warm him treat him wifey. You say that call you feel lead the flock. But you a count out the money round a back. Brand new suit pan him wrist that I watch. While the poor them just a sit down and a clap at.
Chicken again?
You no leave money for nothing else.
Then use the church money wisely. No cook poor people food.
Church money? God not like that.
God can spend money? No, but me can. Me tell you already I'm saving for me big Benz.
You're taking poor people money.
Mind your business. You're too enough. The Benz will change everything.
That's not right. You need to stop it. You will get judged by God.
Judge who? Me I go get that car.
You're wicked.
Church, are you ready to receive the Spirit? Yes. Then let it fill you. Feel the power moving through this place. Praise Him with everything you have.
Amen.
Brothers and sisters,
Yes,
the
Pastor,
joy
preach.
of the Lord is our strength. Hallelujah. The Spirit is moving.
Yes, Jesus.
Give God. God is good. All the time. And all the time. God is good. And all God's people said? The Lord is talking to me. Him said, if you have the money, give it to the church. The poor needs it today. No wait. This is all me have, God. Please bless me. Let us give with open hearts, trusting in God's provision.
God, this my only money, please.
Someday I know that
Give, and it shall be given unto you. Let us receive your gifts with grateful hearts.
Bless you, Pastor.
The Lord sees your sacrifice. He will provide. Thank you, my brother. Your gift is seen by God. Bless you, sister. Your offering is a seed of faith.
God is
To
good
receive
for
the
real.
Spirit. And let it fill you. Feel the power
Yes, thank you,
moving through this
Jesus.
place. Praise Him with everything you have. The church needs the money today, not tomorrow. Do not wait. Send it on now. As much money as you can give, God will bless you back in thousands.
My goodness, what a wicked man me married, taking the little from the poor. God, you see and you know.
The Spirit told me this morning to come tell somebody, God is not done with you.
Yes, Pastor, talk.
Can I get an amen?
Thank
That's right. Let the Spirit move you. Feel that power. Amen. If you have the money, give it to the church. The poor needs it today. No wait.
This is all me have, me last money. No, it's all right. Keep your money. God understand.
Keep your money. God understands.
What that for? You need to stop now.
It was her last money. It is an old woman. God is not pleased with what you're doing. You need to stop. Your end will be bitter.
God this, God that. Shut your mouth. You chat too much. Tomorrow me need new suit. Use the offering money, buy it.
Pastor boy take the people them money. Why him a laugh? Nothing no funny. Smile pan him face but he mad stay ugly. Suit and tie him act like him clean but when
You preach love, but your heart wicked. You take the little where the poor have.
Me no want that. That's a foolishness. Bible a book and money me a look. You can chat off your mouth, just make sure me dinner cook. That sweet me. Me need to come go a studio and left the pastor thing. Listen good, offering cannot just sit down. Money have to work. God not come use it, but me will use it. Me want things, me want car. You're lucky. Sit down and stress if you want. God not come use the money. What me fi do make it stay and grow? You sure if God even real?
You are the biggest hypocrite. You not believe in a God. You lie to me.
Me never say that. You love twist up me words. You are overreact. Every little thing turn big drama with you.
Pastor boy take the people them money. Why him a laugh? Nothing no funny. Smile pan him face but he mad stay ugly. Suit and tie him act like him clean but when him there warm him treat him wifey. You say that call you fi lead the flock but you a count out the money round a back. Brand new suit pan him wrist that I watch while the poor them.
Me tired. Me really tired. Every day I the same thing. Shouting, disrespect. Him slap me down. Him lucky say me never thump him in him back. Broke it up. The poor and needy. That's who him a take from. Big tough cement back man like him. Figure look work and stop take from the poor people. Me done. Yes, me done hide the foolishness. Me I go show whoever him really be. Them will see it all.
Clap at home, him load him rough and rude. Cuss out him wife about the little food. Same mouth where preach love pan Saturday. Turn round back pan Monday.
That man is nothing good. He is the devil from hell. Me feel so bad when me see Mas Jim Brown give him last money to the wicked pastor.
This is all me have, God. Please bless me.
Someday I know that you will be back.
What the problem now? Me go to church, me preach, me bring in money, and you still a question things. How you so fool?
You're taking from the poor people, them that actually want the help.
Them people there help me. If me stop collect it, somebody else would.
And what about God?
God now come down to spend money, but me can spend it.
So what about everything you preach?
What about it? Our words. And that's all them want to give me money. Look, the people them fool, that's not my problem.
You don't feel bad?
Bad? Money talk, sister.
But if somebody find out, you can go to jail.
How them I go find out unless you open up your big mouth and chat? Look, just shut up. Who will believe you if you even talk what? Understand this. Me a pastor, you is a nobody. Stop telling me about foolishness. The Bible is just a book fi make money. The Bible is just a book fi make money. Fi make money.
Please, don't say that.
No! Me done with this!
Church, walk in love. Treat your family with kindness.
a man must lead his home with righteousness. I'm feeling something talking to me, I think is the Spirit. It say the church is crying, we need your money and support today. If you have money, don't hold it tight. Give it to the church and your life will be all right. Amen. He is a poor, poor man. He has nothing left, but he still believes.
God, please bless me. Me need help.
And the Lord will provide. My brothers and sisters, faith is the victory. We must
Me cannot sit and watch this happen over and over again, my goodness.
go forth and serve with joy. My brothers and sisters, let me tell you about a poor, poor man. He had nothing but one money in his pocket, but faith carried him.
My goodness, help me.
And someone gave from their heart. God, please bless me. Me need help. He is a poor, poor man. He needed help.
God, please bless me. Me need help.
My brothers and sisters, we must help the poor. He is a poor, poor man.
Yes, Pastor, talk.
Give us your money, your pocket will overflow. He had nothing left, but he still had faith. God, please bless me, me need help. Yes, give, and it shall be given back to you.
Wait, I got something that I need to say. It's very, very important.
No, no, thank you. Not now, just take a seat. Just sit down. Take a seat, I said. Not now.
Hello, my brothers and sisters. I cannot hold this in no more.
What are you talking about, woman?
The truth must come out. I need everybody to listen good. This is your pastor on Monday night. Listen good.
Understand this. Me a pastor, you is a nobody. Stop telling me about foolishness. The Bible is just a book for make money.
So what about everything you preach?
What about it? Our words, and that's all them want. Forgive me money. The people them fool. Not my problem.
You don't feel bad?
Bad? Money talk, sister. This is a disgrace. Give it back. Him say money are the root of all evil, but him beg it in a church. No, wait. It's not what you think. Shame, hypocrite, unbelievable.
Give us our money back, you wicked man!
Wait, no, that's not me. It's AI. I forgot my Bible outside. I'll be back.
What was that about? Pastor, wait. Give us the money back! Him take we fi fool! We want our money back! This is a scam!
How can she do this to me? Just wait till we get home. Me I go broke her up. I was so close to getting that car and she come with foolishness. You are being arrested for abuse and theft. What? No, I didn't do anything. How dare you put your hands on your wife? Anything you say can and will be used against you. Let go of me. This is a mistake.
Please don't worry. You will be getting your money back. He was saving to buy a car. Bless you, child. That is so generous. Thank you for your support. We are so proud. This is our offering of joy. I am returning what's rightfully yours. Keep my money and give it to somebody that actually needs it. All right, one for you and one for you.
He said it plain, I heard it clear. Don't put your faith in what ain't real. They'll let you down, but he's still near. Jesus, you my anchor, you my shield. Hey, they told me trust your own heart, but Jeremiah said it's sick, deceitful, desperate, trying to play me for a trick. I put my hope in followers and dollars in the whip. Got left empty every time. Lord, you had to fix the news feed full of lies. They self-filled by the clip. Friends switch sides quick. Loyalty don't exist. Politicians making promises they never keep. Mama said, baby, don't you trust these streets. So I opened up the word and saw what Jesus speaks. Said, let not your heart be troubled. Trust in me. Don't trust the world. It'll break you down. Don't trust in man. He'll let you drown. But trust in Jesus.
Keep It Real with the Godfather right now.
Lean on my own strength.
7 minutes past 12.
Build my house on sand. Watched it out, watching.
Many of you should have been live on side, inside, outside, around the world, on the world YouTube,
On a tree just for me.
streaming live, and also live s8play.org as well, streaming live as well. Shouting out to the Skyline family, big up yourself. This one's called Don't Trust the World. What I just played a little while ago was a thing called Wicked Pastor. If you want to see the YouTube on this one, just type in the YouTube. It's a cartoon in Jamaica. It's no different from what you watch on The Simpsons. Because many people watch Simpsons, and most of the things that The Simpsons do is in reality. So this one, Jamaica, cartoon, Wicked Pastor. Just type in Wicked Pastor, and you'll see the whole video of this pastor who just wanted money from his congregation. But his wife wasn't happy with him. She couldn't take no more of his corruption, his lies, his thieving of his people. So she hid her mobile phone and put it on record while they had that conversation. So sometimes when you're having some deep conversation with people, make sure you can see their mobile phone. If you can't see their mobile phone, don't say too much.
So I guess my cats, cause one Peter showed me how to. In Christ alone my hope is found. Yeah, he proven true. Don't trust the world.
Here comes another one.
You down.
Here comes another one.
Don't trust him, man.
This pastor had a whole heap of things around him. Things happening for him. But something let him down. Stand by. It's a Sunday special at the Keep It Real with the Godfather.
Before the stadium conferences, before the television empire, before the private estate in Texas, there was a small storefront church in South Charleston. That is where T.D. Jakes began preaching in the 1980s. The crowds were small, the budget was tiny. Some early services reportedly had fewer than 20 people. But even then, people noticed something different about him. He did not preach like a traditional pastor. He mixed emotion with motivation, pain with empowerment, religion with psychology. And in block churches across America, that message spread fast. By the early 1990s, Jakes was no longer just another preacher. He was becoming a phenomenon. Then came the sermon series that changed everything, Woman, Thou Art Loosed. The message connected deeply with women dealing with abuse, heartbreak, trauma, and rejection. Churches filled up, cassette tapes spread across the country, arenas started selling out, and suddenly T.D. Jakes was not only building a church, he was building emotional loyalty. People did not just admire him, they trusted him. That trust became the foundation of an empire. By the time he moved to Dallas and founded the Potter's House, the growth exploded. The church expanded into a massive campus covering nearly 200 acres. Attendance reportedly reached around 30,000 members at its peak. His conferences drew tens of thousands. His books sold millions of copies worldwide. Then Hollywood started paying attention. Books became films. Sermons became television programs. The preacher became a media executive. And something else happened during that rise. Mainstream America embraced him. Oprah Winfrey publicly supported him. Corporate brands partnered with him. Television networks gave him airtime. For many people, T.D. Jakes became the face of modern Black Christianity. But critics saw another transformation happening underneath the success. The pastor was slowly becoming a CEO. And according to some former supporters, that was when the first real cracks began forming. At his peak, T.D. Jakes was no longer operating like a local pastor. He had become something much bigger. His sermons reached millions through television. His conferences filled stadiums like concerts. His books sat beside self-help bestsellers in major stores across America. And unlike many televangelists before him, Jakes understood branding. He spoke like a preacher, but he marketed like a media company. That was part of what made him so powerful. He could stand in a pulpit on Sunday morning, then appear on mainstream television by Monday afternoon sounding more like a motivational speaker than a bishop. To supporters, that made him relatable. To critics, it made him dangerous, because the line between ministry and business started getting blurry. The church expanded, the money expanded, the image expanded, and eventually, so did the lifestyle. The mansion in Texas became one of the most talked about symbols connected to his success. Large gates, private property, luxury living, and one of the richest areas near Dallas. For supporters, the mansion represented blessing, proof that faith worked. But for critics, it represented something else entirely. A pastor preaching sacrifice while living like a celebrity. And yet most followers ignored the criticism because the emotional connection was too strong. People believed T.D. Jakes helped save their marriages, their faith, their mental health, especially women. The Woman Thou Art Loosed movement became more than a conference series. It became a lifeline for many struggling followers. That emotional loyalty protected Jakes for years, but it also created a hidden danger. Because once a leader becomes emotionally central to millions of people, disappointment becomes explosive. And behind the scenes, another controversy had already started following him for decades. One that had nothing to do with mansions or celebrities. It had to do with theology itself. Long before the internet controversy, long before the viral photos, T.D. Jakes already had critics inside the Christian world, and some of the loudest criticism focused on one question: what exactly did he believe? Jakes came from a Pentecostal background connected to oneness theology. That became controversial because many evangelical leaders believed his teachings about the Trinity sounded unclear or incomplete. Books were written about it. Debates exploded in church circles during the late 1990s and early 2000s. Some pastors defended him. Others warned their churches about him. Eventually, Jakes publicly clarified his beliefs and tried to distance himself from the controversy, but the suspicion never fully disappeared. For critics, the issue was bigger than doctrine. They believed T.D. Jakes represented a new kind of pastor, one built for television, built for branding, built for emotional influence, not traditional accountability. Then came criticism about prosperity preaching. Jakes rarely called himself a prosperity gospel preacher directly, but many people believed his ministry still operated inside that system. The message sounded familiar. Faith brings favor. Favor brings increase. Increase becomes visible success. And the visible success was impossible to ignore. The church kept growing. The conferences kept expanding. The wealth became more visible. Then personal family struggles became public too. His son faced legal controversy. His daughter, Sarah Jakes Roberts, experienced very public struggles early in life before rebuilding her own ministry. To supporters, these were human family problems, but to critics, it saw contradiction. The bishop teaching families how to live was suddenly facing problems inside his own household. Still, none of this seriously damaged the empire, because before social media, churches could survive criticism more easily. Controversy stayed inside church circles. Sermons controlled the narrative. Followers stayed loyal. But then the internet changed everything, and one set of photos pushed years of criticism into the mainstream all at once. When images connected to parties hosted by Sean Combs began circulating online, the reaction was immediate. To be clear, there were no criminal accusations against T.D. Jakes, no charges, no evidence of illegal conduct. But on the internet, perception moves faster than facts, and perception became the real crisis. Rick Warren stepping away from Saddleback Church while the church faced major internal tension. Crystal Cathedral collapsing financially after years of fame and influence. Mars Hill Church imploding after controversy surrounding Mark Driscoll. The pattern keeps repeating. Build the church around one powerful personality, and eventually the entire structure becomes vulnerable to that person's weakness. And social media made the problem even worse. In earlier generations, pastors controlled their image carefully. Now, every sermon clip can be reposted. Every old interview can go viral. Every controversy becomes permanent online history. The internet never forgets. And younger audiences increasingly distrust celebrity religion altogether. Luxury lifestyles no longer inspire people the way they once did. They raise questions instead. That cultural shift matters because T.D. Jakes built his empire during a time when charisma could protect reputation. Today, charisma often attracts scrutiny. And once public trust begins collapsing online, rebuilding it becomes almost impossible, especially when people feel emotionally betrayed. Which may explain why the loudest part of this entire controversy was not anger, it was disappointment. And disappointment lasts longer. Today, the mansion still stands outside Dallas. The gates still open. The church still operates. The sermons still happen. But something changed. The certainty surrounding T.D. Jakes no longer feels untouchable. For years, he represented a version of modern Christianity that blended faith, success, influence, therapy, business, and celebrity into one powerful image. And for a long time, that image worked. Millions listened, millions trusted him, millions believed the empire would last forever. But empires built around personalities always face the same danger. The moment people stopped believing in the person, they start re-examining everything around them. The sermons sound different. The lifestyle looks different. The silence feels different. And in the age of social media, those questions spread faster than any pastor can control. That may be the real story here. Not just whether T.D. Jakes loses influence, but whether the entire celebrity pastor system is entering its final stage. Because once audiences begin seeing
Yes, of course. Once the audience starts seeing what's really happening out there in the world, of course, the internet itself brings out a lot of things that some of you would have thought have been hidden for a long time. But you know the old time saying, what's hidden in the dark shall appear in the light. And of course, Jake got himself in a problem where he was the man in America. You will see most of his concerts. You will see most of his energy, his clothing, his suits, his cars, and great things. How can one man create and have so much things by making people sit down and listen to what you have to say and get drawn into that excitement and probably using the right words, because to get to that stage in life, sometimes you've got to rehearse. Pastors do rehearse in the week to make sure they got it right. So therefore, when it comes to being in church, they have it already in the back of their head, even though they haven't played the role live, but spiritually, in their own domain, in their own church man room. Because every pastor has a room in his house where he talks about things in his own space. So as I talk about the Godfather's Keep It Real man cave, church pastors have their own church cave as well. So the difference between this one here and the cartoon I played about the pastor who's just taking money and money, it's no different from the one here as well. In reality, these things do happen. In reality, some people do get hurt. And in reality, some people do ask the question. But in reality, some people don't get the answer they're looking for. Time is a master, time is a healer. And again, what's hidden in the dark shall come out in the light. So, be careful. To everyone who's exploiting other people for wealth and strength and vanity, be careful, because it has a funny way of turning the other way. Be careful. Be careful. SkylineRadio.org.uk, God for the Hill live inside the YouTube as well. And big up my streaming partners too as well. Shout out to Valentino. And don't forget tonight, it's 163 Lounge tonight. It's a different kind of night tonight, I tell you. Wear your old clothes from school days or wherever. When you used to go out with your afro, if you got a wig, looks like an afro, and the Michael Jackson shoes and trousers and the waistcoats and the braces and all these things. It's all happening tonight down at 163 Erdington, Birmingham. And also as well, little later on as well, for those going out to Wolverhampton, little later on as well, the people, of course, it's all about, of course, WV1 Cocktail Bar tonight. The ultimate spring break holiday party this Sunday. And, of course, loads of DJs on the bill as well. And somewhere for you to go tonight. For the elders, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Is there somewhere for the elders to go to, or they're going to stay in their local areas and have families around while the sun is blazing outside? And I can't even see one cloud from where I'm looking from right now. Can't even see one cloud. It's going to be a great day today. Maybe outside until 12 o'clock tonight. Who knows? But don't stay out in the sun too long, because this is going to continue up until probably Wednesday, Thursday. Keep an eye on the weather. Yeah, man. Keep an eye on the weather. You can never tell when it's going to change. Well, all right. So let me just do something while this is loading up right now. On the 7th of June. Now, I said to you that I've got June Isaacs, and I was going through the recording and so forth, and it sounds good. That's going to come in June, next month, all right? So end of the month is next week. Next week, Sunday, is Vinyl Sunday. Vinyl Sunday, all right? And on that particular day, Bantam B will be in the house at 5 till 7:30. Welcome him back again for Vinyl Sunday on behalf of Valentino. All right, so, yeah, Bantam B, big up yourself. Also big up your good lady as well. Every time, the voice of power, I call her, the voice of power. The 7th of June, and this has been confirmed with me and a lady from out of Wolverhampton. She goes by the name of Jackie Morgan. So Jackie Morgan, the daughter of the late Sir Christopher, will be talking to the Godfather here on the 7th of next month, 1 o'clock, and talk about her father, the sound system, the foundation behind what she's setting up as well. Nothing to keep it and keep the legacy of our sound system pioneer alive. Sir Christopher, I tell you, that's going to be on the 7th. So put it in your diary, 1 p.m. All right. Also, as well, to come up as well soon as well. I'm going to confirm that a little later on. See if the brother sent me a text to have a conversation with him, a brother from out of London, just to talk about something that has risen to my surface. Let's just have a look at this right now while I'm going through my phone. All right, so we have it somewhere here. Let me just go through that right now. Yeah, it's called the African, of course, Reparation Day. That's going to take place in London. He's going to be talking to us in a short while. This takes place on the 1st of August, 2026. And the main speaker for that event there in London, this takes place at the Windrush Square, but it's also called the African Pioneer Square, which is used to be called Windrush Square in Brixton, SW21JQ. Main speaker for the event, the main speaker from out of America. America, who can that be? the main speaker from out of America, who can be Dr. Umar Johnson, will be on that main speaker. We hope we can talk to him soon, if we can. He's a hard man to catch, I tell you for a fact. A man with a lot of controversial and different topics and all sorts. Dr. Umar Johnson will be with us. I hope so. But we'll see if we can talk to Clive Licker later on if it's possible. If not, then we will set a date for that to talk to the people about the event before that time does come. All right. So, okay, school's on half term this week. Half term? When I was in school, I don't think we had anything called half term. I think we could work out how many holidays we were going to have at school. But it seemed like anything to do with school nowadays, half term here and half term there. So kids, enjoy your half term. Don't give your parents any problems. All right. Keep yourself out of badness or madness or the road. All right. Behave yourself. And also as well, for the first time, knife detectors, metal detectors are based in a little town, not a big town, a little town called Dudley, where a school has had its door frames for the entrance turned into some kind of a airport detector system, so they can detect any kind of metal that they might find offensive out there right now. So yeah, well, okay. Let me just see if I can find what I'm looking for here right now, and yeah, going to keep it real up until the hours of 2:00 this afternoon. We have a change of program on the other side. Just going to find out why that's happened. Let me just find what I'm looking for here this afternoon. Yeah. Shall we? All right, let's go.
Godfather Show.
More great music coming up next on this your favorite station.
Godfather is the man.
Read it down and tell the people. This is Daddy UI says. Tune into SkylineRadio.org.uk.
Godfather is the man.
Bless. This is Sister Elise Kelly of Ireland. You see when me there England, I listen to Godfather. Keep it real.
24 hours a day.
You're tuned to Godfather.
This is Sister Lorna from Tough Long Recording Studio, Kingston, Jamaica. Godfather, keep it real.
www.skylineradio.org.uk.
Hi, this is George Nooks. In tune to the Godfather. Keep it real.
The Godfather.
Sound chant, boy. Whoa, chant, boy. Liberate, chant, boy. Whoa, chant, boy. Yo, this is Mark and Heritage. I am tuned to the blessed sounds of
the Godfather.
Yeah, man, we give thanks to the Imperial Majesty and the Selassie.
The Godfather.
Every time, and I always say that. Mark and
This is Adele Harley tuning into the Godfather, keeping it real.
Yeah, I'm for him. Kick up. Rock wine.
sounds of Hilangoli Rider. I suppose a lot of you have heard this song and done a lot of dancing inside your bedroom while you're getting changed to go out in the middle of the night. This one here, Hilangoli Rider, mental style, I tell you. To the moms and dads who can't make it out the doors to have a good time because of whatever the reasons may be, I don't know. Shout out to Mrs. Duncan. Good afternoon, long time. Can I say hi to Mr. Cummins and the family as well, I tell you.
Bend down low, Hilangoli, bend down low, Hilangoli. Hilangoli, bend down low, Hilangoli. Take you bend down low, Hilangoli.
Can I say good afternoon, guys? You, Mr. Fix. Good afternoon to you, sir. Thank you for that information right now. Oh, you mean?
Hilangoli rider, take you bend down low, Hilangoli. Take you bend down low.
Can I say shout to those in Jamaica in tune? Of course. Once again, big shout out to Valentino. Oh, you mean? All the way in Warsaw, just down the road. Shout out to 515. Oh, you mean? Let me say hello to my cousins in London as well. Janet and also Jaden and Grandma as well, Twiggy. Oh, you mean?
Oh, what a Hilangoli ride, oh, Hilangoli. Hilangoli ride, oh, Hilangoli. Hilangoli ride, oh, Hilangoli. Hilangoli ride, oh, Hilangoli. You have to be a skillful rider, Hilangoli. Them just a sing
Join
like
us live every Sunday from 11 a.m. on s8play.org. Then catch us live from 12 p.m. on YouTube. Get inspired by guests from across the globe. Hear untold stories and experience authentic conversations with people making moves worldwide. This isn't gossip. This isn't fake hype. This is the real deal.
Oh, what a Hilangoli ride, oh, Hilangoli. Hilangoli ride, oh, Hilangoli. Hilangoli ride, oh, Hilangoli. Hilangoli ride, oh, Hilangoli. You have to be a skillful rider, Hilangoli. Them just a sing like a spider, Hilangoli. Me say fi watch you ride the banking, Hilangoli. Say fi watch the soft shoulder, Hilangoli. Hilangoli ride, oh, Hilangoli. Hilangoli ride, oh, Hilangoli. Hilangoli ride, oh, Hilangoli. Hilangoli ride, oh, Hilangoli. You have to be a skillful rider.
Hilangoli.
Them a sing like a spider.
Hilangoli.
It's a Hilangoli ride, oh,
Hilangoli.
It's a Hilangoli ride, oh, Hilangoli. The jackal say that the earth no level and that true him that hell. The jackal say that the earth no level and that true him that hell. Oh, what a Hilangoli ride.
I did say that
What a Hilangoli ride.
it's going to be a different day today.
Say that what is our shoulder, Hilangoli.
Not just in the weather, but also in the show here this afternoon. At the Godfather at 12:36 Sunday afternoon. And the weather's looking really, really nice outside today.
Hilangoli ride, oh, Hilangoli. It's a Hilangoli ride, oh, Hilangoli. It's a Hilangoli ride, oh, Hilangoli. What a Hilangoli ride, oh, Hilangoli. Me say fit in your bright lights, Hilangoli. Me say fit flick on your blinker, Hilangoli. Hilangoli ride, oh, Hilangoli. Hilangoli ride, oh, Hilangoli ride, oh, Hilangoli.
Welcome to the Keep It Real show, hosted by the Godfather, bringing you the realest conversations.
Here's a bit of information. A bit of information for the Annex Bar crew on a Thursday. Okay. You want to hear this one? You want to hear this one? All right. Don't forget Annex Bar this Thursday, the 28th. This coming Thursday, the last Thursday for the month of May 2026. Grandfather Elvis from Birmingham meets, wait for it, Father Ovis from Birmingham meets the Lady Vibes champion, Miss L Vibes. Now, she doesn't come from Birmingham, she comes from Wolverhampton. So whoever's written this, get it right. You know, for a fact, if you send me wrong information, I'm going to sort of dance at you. So Miss L Vibes isn't from Birmingham. Just like they used to say that Sir Christopher comes from Birmingham, I had to send a message back to the person that sent the details at that time to let them know that Sir Christopher came from Wolverhampton. Hill and Gully Rider, I tell you.
To Godfather, keep it real. Hi, and welcome to Keep It Real, the reggae show with the Godfather.
Everything good.
Are we on the air?
Yes, you are.
The Godfather.
This is Yassa Safari saying, big up Godfather. #1, keep it real.
Ilangoli Rider. I tell you for a fact, that rhythm is doing good right now. Now, something for the elders, because we can't forget the elders, because they set the foundation for us to do the things that we do here right now. Now, even though they may say that they never do nothing, they did. Because without our moms and dads, we wouldn't be here in the 60s, whatever. So all the UK, Jamaican, Caribbean brothers and sisters, we got to show respect for the elders, all right? Much as you have this one, there was two popular songs in the Mento that people love to dance to where we wasn't even around at the time. All right, if we were very, very young. I suppose I was young too. But gotta play this one right now. You gotta love this one. You're definitely gonna love this one. ScoutOnRadio.org.uk. Take a listen to this. What we say, sunshine music, sunshine music.
Hold him, Joe, hold him, Joe. Hold him, Joe, don't you let him go. Hold him, Joe, hold him, Joe. Hold him, Joe, don't you let him go. Me donkey want. Hold him, Joe. You get a rock for your daughter. Hold him, Joe. She says she named Kata. Hold him, Joe. I want a pretty, pretty daughter. Yeah, me donkey want water. Yeah, I want a rock for your daughter. Hold him, Joe.
Hi, George Nooks, and you're in tune to the Godfather. Keep it real.
Yeah, man, I tell you, hold him, Joe. Donkey want water. We know a donkey wrong here, so but we have.
Oh, there's not a broken vessel. God
all right.
This is George Nooks, and you're listening to the Godfather. Keeping it real.
Thank you, George Nooks. Know what I mean? I have a George Nooks interview somewhere in my collection. Which one of the USB has it on? I can't find it right now.
Hold him, Joe, don't you let him go.
But I'll play it one day.
Hold him, Joe, hold him, Joe. Hold him, Joe, don't you let him go. Me donkey want. Hold him, Joe. You get a rock for your daughter. Hold him, Joe. She says she named Cat.
Don't forget this Saturday at the old school. We have all the top sound members from Wolverhampton on one house. Can't say shout out to Cosmos. Yo, Brian, big up yourself, sir. How you mean? That is Skipper, Father Rooster. Archie D. Get a downbeat.
Me donkey want water. You better rock for your daughter. Yeah, me donkey want water. Me donkey want water. Yeah, follow the rabbit, me daughter.
So don't forget this Thursday, Father Ovis alongside Miss L Vibes in the house.
I saw the woman follow the man.
And she's from Wolverhampton, not Birmingham.
Me donkey want water. You better rock for your dollar. Yeah,
Right, Lloydie Coxon has put out some message, some details about a dance that took place in Brixton on the 1st of May, sometime in May. It was alongside Saxon Studio, alongside Coxon. The issue with this here right now, that Coxon said he had nothing to do with it, and it would appear in the conversation he didn't know nothing about it. He wasn't involved in it. I don't know.
Hold him, Joe. Hold him, Joe. Don't you let him go. Me donkey want. Hold him, Joe. Me donkey want some. Hold him, Joe. Me donkey want some water. Hold him, Joe. You better rock for your data. Yeah. Yeah, papa ding,
Pampa ding, pampa ding. Now Coxon said he wasn't involved. Now the person that sent me this information here right now, I said to myself, every time Coxon has an issue or a problem, he takes it to the internet. How much response he gets in terms of what he's saying, I don't know. But it would seem like the old-time behavior of many people. You know, sometimes when you start something for the first time as a group of you, get involved as a group, and then somewhere along the line, things break down. It breaks down to a point where people start to separate and go their own way. One of the biggest is the sound systems. You know, as a youngsters, we got this great idea to do this and that, and put a little bit of money here and a little money there, and buy records, and we have fun. Taking the boxes, play the sound, meet the girls, and all these things, and you know, these things happen. But the sad part is when things go pear-shaped and people go their separate ways. Some leave and don't feel no way because it's time for them to go. They've got families and issues and work and promotion and all these things, and things happen where members go their separate ways. Then you got some who just carry the weight, the burden of disappointment. Now I'm going to try and use the words in the correct fashion, in the right way, because some of you have heard arguments and discussions about various things with different sound systems. Even with your own, you probably had problems and issues. Some had to go their own way. Some people are carrying bad feelings or being malicious towards the other person. Don't want them to see them move on. Don't want them to go any further than so far. These things do happen, not just in sound systems, mind you, though, in anything. Business, partners, you name it. Have you ever had an issue where you've done something together with somebody else and it just goes one way or it goes the other way? Or a lot of things happen. Even those as well, hitting on your friends' girls or whatever, or the girls, you don't, all right, say no more on that score right now. But when I play this Coxon one, I listen to it good. Now I've spoken to Coxon a few times on this platform, this very platform. Not once, but 2 or maybe 3. And the last time we spoke was about his party he was going to have in Wolverhampton that basically didn't work out the way he thought it would. And we were kind of disappointed as well. But when I looked at this video and sat back and listened, I asked the person who sent it to me, do they have the original flyer? I am looking for the original flyer for this dance that took place with Saxon and Coxon in May. For me to give a good detail of what I'm looking for, until I see that flyer, I can't give you the final verdict. But the verdict I want to give you is this. He says something in this conversation. I'm going to make you listen to it. Then I'm going to come back and also ask that question. What do you think? All right? So, This is what Coxon had to say. Take a listen to this.
Yeah, greetings to each and everyone. Big up all Sir Coxon International fans. I'm Lydie Coxon, owner of Coxon International Sound. Right? On the 1st of May this year, some people pirate Sir Coxon Sound in Brixton. Right? And play a dance with Saxon Sound there. Now I want people to know, all the people that is ringing me up and telling me off and asking me back for the ticket money, I want you to know that I had nothing to do with that dance in Brixton. This international Coxon thing is a pirate thing. You have a boy named Blackaded and his brother, right? And Festus, they try to pirate the great sound. Lydie Coxon have nothing to do with it. If you don't see it, say Lydie Coxon, international sound, it haven't got nothing to do with me. It's a piracy. So I don't want people to go there and spend your money, buy a ticket, and when you go there and Coxon is not there, you start to phone me up and badger me about it, right? I have nothing to do with this international Coxon thing. It's a piracy. So please, don't support it and then badger me after. It's a pirate movement, right? Blackadred have no right to use the name International Coxon because it is registered to me. The only man that leave Coxon Sound with the ambition to build his own sound was Gappy. Gappy leave Coxon Sound and go and build Vinyl Star, and is doing very well. I think that Blackadred and Festus and those men, them should get the ambition and go and build their own sound and leave me alone, let me carry on the great sound, right? So, people, I'm telling you, make sure you don't support this international Coxon rubbish, because they don't have any music, right, to support Coxon. And Saxon, you did not play Coxon Sound in Brixton. If Saxon want a competition with Coxon Sound, you have to come to Lydie Coxon, right? And I'm sure that you cannot beat me up like how you kill those little clown, right? The people said that the man them who pirate international Coxon, they fire 1 dozen blank dub plate, and when Saxon fire back 1 dozen loaded missile dub plate and kill them in Brixton. So I wasn't a part of that, because now Saxon can't kill Lydie Coxon like when kill those boys. Right now, on Bank Holiday Monday, they're trying the same dance in Brixton, right? So please, don't book your ticket and spend your money and go there, and then after you start to ring me up and say that I wasn't there. I'm telling you from now, Coxon Sound will not be at Brixton Monday, Bank Holiday, right? It is a fraudulent dance. So please, make sure that you don't support that dance. Tell you, Lydie Coxon, love and respect, everyone.
Okay, Coxon. Okay, all right. So that's the discussion that he was throwing out to the people, that this dance took place and he had no knowledge of what was going on, and it came back to him. But surely, the question you're probably asking yourself right now, how could you didn't hear about it? Didn't anybody phone you and tell you what's going on? Or I'm just saying, or did you know, but you were looking for something to come back from? I find it very strange. Very strange. Now, even though he's putting the message out to people not to buy a ticket for that Coxon dance tomorrow because it's a fraud, I don't know. I don't know how he's going to work this one out, because he's called him Blackadred. You heard he said it twice. Blackadred. Twice. And Festus. Now, as I talked about before, sound system rival. It can go this way or that way. But I know for a fact, back in my time, growing up around sound system, with all the big sounds of Shaka, Fat Man, the Wallano, there's a whole heap of you. Coxon was my sound. And it was your sound as well. The only sound that came out of London for 6 months and travelled the whole of the West Midlands and made a mark for himself as Coxsone Outta International. And yet still right now, to this day, there is still bitterness going on from that time. Coxsone's been around a long time. When I used to go to London on a regular basis and so forth, I used to go to one or two of the dances and see the fashion and the stars and the music and the entourage of men and women that used to come to these dances from that time till now, and we're still getting that kind of behavior. I don't know how he's going to work it out right now. Has Coxsone got anybody on his side that can help him out? Can he afford to take him to court for the name? We've seen that situation down here in the Midlands already. I don't need to explain who we're talking about right now. But can Coxsone himself afford to take him to court for the name? He said he's got the name tied up as a registered name, but how comes man and man's taking his name to put a dance on? Did you see that dance with Coxsone and Saxon in May? I found it on YouTube. Just type in Coxsone, Sir Coxsone and Saxon, May 2026. It'll fly up. I hear some tunes I haven't heard for a long time. Saxon go on good. There was a comment that was made by somebody. Let me just have a look at it right now. There was a comment made by someone. See if I can post it up so you can all see it right now. Let me see what I can do right now. Hang about. There was a comment made by one of the guys who was at the dance itself, and comments. I like to read comments from different places at time. I really do. Here's a comment here right now. If you're those who are not on the internet or not streaming with me right now, you can't see it. But if you want to listen, if you hear what I'm saying on the radio here right now, Coxsone's sound will never sound the same. It's not the same rooting sound that it used to be. Also, there's another clipping as well. I don't think I can find it right now. It states on this one here. Let me just see if I can find this right now. I enjoy doing this, having the evidence to the situation. I don't think I got this one here, but I've got it written down here in my pad. Now, it says here from Kevin. Now, it was a good dance itself, but someone says they got preference between the selector of Saxon to the present one now. Kevin says Saxon sounds a lot better without Alan Brando. Yeah, it does sound, it's a lot of bickering going everywhere. But Musclehead is the head of the sound, and the sound is still playing out, and Musclehead is everywhere. We hope to have confirmation of a talk with Musclehead at some point on this platform here right now. But a lot of people having different feelings about the sound system, and I know, ladies, these things comes and goes with many of us as brothers who, when it comes to sound system, it's like it's our pride and joy to be able to go back and relate back to what used to be the good time. All right, so we can't really dwell on the bad time too much, because sometimes if we do that, we never move forward. Okay, it's 12:57 here on the big one, of course, skylineradio.org.uk. As you can tell, you can see in the background, of course, s8play.org, and also the World Internet is also featured also on that platform as well. And also as well, for those who didn't know but did know for some time, but I also have my own private little radio station where it plays all the interviews I've done over the years. So it's a repeat of interviews, no particular order. If you just go onto that site, it just play an interview that I've done. All right, so that's something to look forward to when you got some spare time. All right. Okay, so let's change the angle. Let's move from sound system. Let's move to something else. Something else that is kind of important to us as brothers. Now, I have a regular checkup. When I talk about check, I'm not talking about check of something that you might think, what kind of check am I talking about? The shirt's a bit warm in here right now. Yeah. It's more like a mental health check, medical check. I have a checkup every year for all kind of different symptoms and everything else that could be lurking around in my body. How many of you guys have had an MOT service? Not your car. I'm not talking about your car. I'm not even talking about your woman neither. I'm talking about yourself. All right? Yourself. As much as you might think your performance is great somewhere else, with your car or your lady or whatever, what about yourself? You need to look into yourself and to know yourself, mankind, because right now time is running out for many people who don't take care of themselves. Whether you believe in your doctors or not, you got to believe in something or someone that's involved in your health. Don't forget, health is wealth and wealth is strength. So people, anytime you feel like you need to push your man or your husband through that front door, or he doesn't want to go, book him an appointment. Don't let him know. Just know his schedule. Look at the calendar. See what is available around the calendar, because you and him must spend time putting information and appointments on your calendar. So if one isn't around, one can say, yes, it's free that time because there's nothing for this time. All right? You know, it's not a game. It's serious. Your calendar plays a big part in couples' lives. So everybody can know who's doing what. And if there's an appointment that comes up out of the blue and it's not written down, so someone is to be blamed for that. But instead of me going round and round in the same argument, book him an appointment to see the doctor, because he might need one of these.
Yeah. I'm here to talk about something serious, something that can affect any one of us. A quiet threat that moves mysterious.
Join us live every Sunday from 11 a.m. on s8play.org. Then catch us live from 12 p.m. on YouTube. Get inspired by guests from across the globe. Hear untold stories and experience authentic conversations with people making moves worldwide. This isn't gossip. This isn't fake hype. This is the real deal.
So this is a message to all you guys.
Welcome to the Keep It Real show, hosted by The Godfather, bringing you the realest conversations, powerful stories, and exclusive interviews from around the world every single week. From music and entertainment to culture, business, and real-life experiences. If it's real, we're talking about it. Join us live every Sunday from 11 a.m. on s8play.org. Then catch us live from 12 p.m. on YouTube. Get inspired by guests from across the globe. Hear untold stories and experience authentic conversations with people making moves worldwide. This isn't gossip. This isn't fake hype. This is the real deal. So make sure you tune in every week and stay connected with the movement, the Keep It Real show, hosted by The Godfather, keeping it real with the world.
But the truth is real and it's dangerous, especially if you're black or Asian, over 50. These are the groups that it hits more quickly. If you don't know the answer, let me make it clearer. I'm talking about prostate cancer. It's getting nearer. Yeah. So this is a message to all you guys. If you have these symptoms, don't act dumb, be wise. Your body whispers warnings long before it cries. And catching it early, that's how you save lives. Don't wait, don't hide, don't push it aside. Your health is something you can't let slide. Talk to your doctor. Talk to your doctor, open your eyes. Because early detection, that's how we survive. Yeah. If you're waking up at night just to pee again, or the flow feels weak, that's your body saying, listen, my friend. If it burns when you go or you struggle to start, don't ignore the
the signs that speaking to your heart. If there's pain in your back, in your hips, in your thighs, or blood in your urine gives you a shock or surprise, these symptoms don't always mean cancer's the cause, but they're reasons to get checked. Don't pause. Your family needs you. Your story ain't done. This battle can be fought and won. So listen to your body. Don't ignore the signs. Your future's worth more than your pride sometimes. Yo, too many brothers gone cause they stay too quiet. Suffering in silence like strength comes from hiding. But real strength is stepping up, facing the fear, saying I'm worth a checkup. I wanna be here. PSA rising, don't let that freeze you. A doctor's advice might be that thing that frees you. If you're peeing more often or the stream feels slow, don't wait for the worst, you deserve to know. We fight this together, no shame, no lies, no pretending you're fine while your body cries. This ain't about ego, this ain't about pride. It's about staying alive, don't push it aside. Hold on. Your life's worth more than silence. Hold on. Don't let fear become your guidance. Yeah. Your sons need your wisdom, your daughters need your light, your partner needs your presence. Don't give up the fight. Hold on. You're stronger than you know. That check, don't let it grow. A moment of courage can save your whole life. So don't act dumb, be wise. Don't wait, don't hide, don't push it aside. Your health is something you can't let slide. Talk to your doctor, talk to your doctor, open your eyes. Because early detection, that's how we survive. Yeah, this is a message, a warning, a call for every man out there. Protect it all, your life is precious, don't compromise. Yeah, if something feels wrong, be wise.
Be wise, my people. Be wise. Prostate cancer. Like I says, ladies, men find it difficult to book an appointment, so you are going. Book it for them. All right? Yeah, man. Push them. Yeah, man. It's all about keeping it real on a Sunday afternoon with the Godfather right now. Nothing funny around here. Nothing funny around here. Well, all right, my people, we're going to go to London. I seem to have lost my scream. I've lost my head. I lost the scream. I don't know what I've done, so I don't think I can actually put myself back to how it's supposed to be, but I don't want to trust nothing just in case I lose you all. All right, so we've got images up on the platform. As you can see on the main platform, African Reparation Day, coming up very soon. We're going to go to London. We go to London right now and talk to a brother by the name of Clive, and he'll give you some info in terms of, of what's going on for that day, for the 1st of August. All right, so let's welcome him onto the platform, on the Skyline platform. Good afternoon, everybody. Let's see what's happening here right now. Yes, my people. London with it. Good afternoon.
Great uprising, my brother.
Brother, enough respect to you, sir.
Isis.
How's things in London? Yes, sir. What's the weather like in London? Before we go any further, turn your radio down, please.
My radio is not on.
I'm getting feedback somewhere.
I don't know what that is, but I've got nothing on. Apart from my clothes.
Well, all right. We'll work with it same way. Well, once again, thank you very much for joining us this afternoon. Clive, from London. What's the weather like in London right now?
Well, it's nice and warm, but as usual, these demons are spraying the sky with chemtrails and blocking out the sun.
Is that right?
And you know what they're doing, family. They've been doing it for quite some time now. It's nothing new, but some people are not really aware of what's going on. They just wake up in the rising, and they don't really kind of check what's happening above them.
Yeah, because
they just walk around oblivious.
Yeah, because I remember a couple of years ago when I was doing the garden, and I saw this kind of a thing in the sky, and it's like it's like a spray or something, but I wasn't really aware of what it was. I had a conversation with another brother of mine, and we came to the same conclusion that you was on about just a while ago. You know?
Yeah. Real talk. Real talk. But just listening to your talk about Coxon, that's interesting.
Yeah.
Very interesting.
Very interesting. It's like, I don't know. I love the brother, but I love the brother. I don't want to put bad spirit on him, but I love the brother, but something needs to be done.
Yeah, I agree. And I mean, I know we're not here to talk about Coxon, but you know, I come from a sound system history as well. Some people may recall Mombasa sound system from the 70s. We were the first Rastafarian sound system in UK and Europe, and we shared a lot of time and space with Lloydie Coxon and those sound systems in that day and age. And you know, with all due respect to Lloyd, I mean, Lloyd makes a lot of good points. When you mention that, can he take these people to task, meaning through the judicial system, Lloyd has got a lot of support around the country. And I think if Lloyd decided to do some kind of fundraising, what they call it, GoFundMe, I don't think he'll have a problem to raise funds to take these people to task. And as you know, there's a lot of plagiarism on this planet. People take up people's names, they take up their intellectual copyright, and they run with it, and it's just not good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, I hope, as you just said a while ago, the GoFundMe to get support from people, because people around the country and around the world love Lloydie Coxon.
Yeah, exactly.
For what he's done. For what he's done.
Yeah, I was reading one of your comments, and I think there was someone that commented, and they said, "Oh well, Lloydie Coxon will never be the same, and Coxon sound will never be the same. Nothing is ever the same, family. Everything changes.
Yeah,
change is inevitable. What was then is not going to be today or tomorrow. And when I say that, the past, the present, and the future are now. But nothing is going to just stay the same. Everything evolves and it changes, and we have to accept and acknowledge that and move forward and move on.
Yeah, it's true.
As we do in life.
Yeah. As much as we sing the songs that long time we don't have a nice time, the nice times are different from the time before.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, for real. You know? And, you know, it's often said, you know, I remember my parents, they were saying, oh, we are play the music, they are going and thing that. And it's like, you know, you think about it and say, well, yeah, but this is what we're doing here now.
Yeah.
And a lot of people disrespected what they were listening to in the early days. And I think those of us that have now studied the evolution and the history of the music, we know that everything that they were listening to was also part of the foundation.
Yeah.
Whatever it was, mento, kumina, jazz, rock, blues, everything that came prior to the 60s.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, we salute that to him. We salute the ancestor to him.
We have to. We have to. Because at the time, at the time, they didn't have any form of, they had to set a foundation for us to be here and for us as youngsters to be in this country. So they came blindfolded based on the fact that they were told that, of course, England was paid with gold, whatever that was supposed to mean. But it wasn't so.
Yeah, unfortunately, you know, they learn, and not wrong. You know what I mean? For anybody who believes anything, people is a idiot thing anyway, a fairy story, dopey story, as we say in Jamaica. And you know, we don't believe nothing. We believe nothing, and we question everything. Belief is not a fact. So it's my opinion on it, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But that generation, as you say, my brother, they worked tirelessly.
They
to make sure that we had everything: food, clothing, and shelter.
They did.
Health, strength, and you know, I never seen anything like it. Their focus, their discipline, their tenacity, their willpower, and ability to move forward in the face of adversity.
Yes.
And my mother always used to say, you know what? Not no name can't, and that resonate in my head up till now. Nothing is impossible. We got the ability and the power to do everything. If we put our minds and our physical body to do it. And we know say faith is dead without work. That means that you can't just believe and hope for something. You have to physically do it as well.
Yeah, the dreaming element isn't really there until you do the physical task itself to fulfill the dream.
Yeah, and I think there's that Bob Marley song too. I always remember that. Preaching and talking is done. We have to live up and live it.
Well,
and so we see it. That's where we are now.
We're talking about preaching.
All right. I go feel it.
Most things. Some most things drop on their ears sometimes when people want to be ignorant.
Yep. For real, Godfather. It's a pleasure to meet you and a pleasure to listen to Skyline Radio. I'm familiar with the name, living here in London, and when you brought it back to my mindset when we spoke last strong, I think we spoke, when was that, Wednesday or Thursday?
Yeah, one of the days, yeah.
Yeah.
And the fact that we've been here for 37 years.
Yeah, which is a feat in itself, and as I was saying to you, I salute that because I know how hard and how tiring it is sometimes to be buttering down sentence without, getting no payment, without being able to, kind of do what you love every day. It's not an easy task. Finding the music, finding the subject matters to discuss, all in between trying to live, eat, and keep your family and your health and your strength going. That's another thing I just heard you speaking about, is the health and the strength and as we know, family is really important. So, when I'm listening to Sky Radio, making such utterances, it's like, I dem thing the way I feel talk about. Our health is our wealth.
Mm-hmm. Of course.
And if we don't make the conservative effort individually to keep fit, to eat good, and as the brethren said, check yourself out if we're having a problem. The body is going to weak out.
That is true. At some point.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And
again, we hear those there's early talk where we used to, the heart is willing but the flesh is weak. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So if we don't take care of the structure and the flesh, it's not going to happen. And we've all seen many of our brothers and sisters over the years and over the last periods of time that have just not made it because they don't eat good, they don't sleep good, they drink too much, smoke too much, and I do all kind of narcotics and all kind of things. So I'm just saying, family.
Yeah, of course.
I'm not here to teach, preach. I'm just passing on information because and knowledge. And
there's many people out there listening right now would agree with what you're saying right now. Some might take it in different form or different shape, but the bottom line is look after yourself, whether you're male or female, and even whatever color you are right now. Because when it comes to color, the world is a place where it's a universal world right now. As the man Gregory did say once upon a time, universal tribulation. We are living in a tribulation time where people can be blinded by things that are happening around them.
Yeah, totally, my brother, Godfather. And you see the color thing now? This is a man-made construct that only came about in the 14th or after the 14th century. People go and research the history. This color thing is designed to divide and rule. And don't get me wrong, we're all aware through time and history of where we're coming from the Acabulan continent. People call it Africa, some people call it other things, and we know where we're coming from. And first, I heard you say we have to know ourselves. If we don't know ourselves and know where we're coming from, we ain't going to have no idea of where we're going. But when we know ourselves and we understand where we're coming from and where we're going, it gives us strength, confidence, and, we know. We don't believe, we know. Because so much of our story has been plagiarized, corrupted, distorted, turned around to the point where we have to search and we have to keep digging. But there's a lot of information coming out now. We're living in that information world where things are just so easy to find, and information is being spread around the globe in seconds.
True.
Through these new mediums, whatever we want to call it, internet and WhatsApp and phone and Twitter and all kind of thing. I'm sure everyone knows all of those platforms. And but Skyline, I have to salute you, my brother, and I have to keep saying that. And family, what our brother Godfather and all of those DJs and presenters and journalists have been doing prior to now, it's just so important and integral in our development and our way of moving forward. And we have to pass it on to the next generations, to our children and our grandchildren and our great-grandchildren, and just teach them, how do we broadcast, how do we DJ, how do we learn to present what we're presenting. And the most important thing, or one of the most important, is do the research. Because too much people also go up on the internet, and to my surprise, they're just saying, oh, them thing, what them name, Grok and BGTB, whatever they're called, and they're asking questions, and this artificial intelligence comes back with an answer, and they just totally believe it.
Yeah.
And I say, really? That it come to
Yeah.
People are ask a computer what is what, and then just run with it.
I'm gone with it.
So we have to be very, very careful.
Yeah,
Very careful, my
be
brother.
Before Sunshine came out today, say I was still up at 5:00 this morning,
Okay.
And when you talk about preparing and making sure you got things in order, I'm a very fussy person. But don't forget, though, I had a push nap before in the hours before that time. So I wasn't that tired.
I hear that, my brother.
Right?
Yes, yeah.
But so 5:00, I went to my bed. And I'm here right now at this time, able to talk to everybody on a platform that I know that I've created for the massive to get involved and to learn, because each one teaches one. And if I don't put the research into my show, then we're not going to have any way of moving forward for other people or for our children or grandchildren to learn anything.
Agreed, my brother. And you said it, a couple of sentences ago, that it's important that we plan. And if we don't plan and we implement it, and we have to monitor it. So we know our management run.
Yeah.
We can't just say, oh yeah, we're just doing this and then we just do that, and we don't have no time to plan it. And that's a big problem with a lot of our people that I see. It's like them feeds to them, I got to organize something. There's no thought behind it, no kind of analytic kind of overview, and the structure and the people to run it and to make sure that it runs. It's about management. And Marcus Garvey done till we already, we have to decentralize, unite and centralize. So that is what Marcus Garvey is talking about. Come together, people, and plan what we're doing. Break everything down, cross the T's and dot the dots before you move. Nobody push the button until you have everything in place, because you're going to find out, say, when you push the button, it's like there's some itching and stitching and hooking and crooking, and it doesn't usually fulfill, which is sad, And even when you and I were speaking, right, Godfather, we are talking about the music and how everything has evolved, and how, a lot of our culture and our history has just been usurped by other people. And that is our fault, family, including myself. I blame myself too, along with everyone that came through the 60s and the 70s, because we should have did control with things. And even though I hear Lloyd talking, Coxon, and, say him have some good points, but it's our fault. We never came together. We had so much in our hand. And if we think about it, the whole sound system thing, that was the media.
For
and the
us,
medium of the time. We never have no radio, television,
no.
newspaper. We used to get the message through the music, and that was given to us by the sound systems, which some of the music would come out of the Afrobean. Certain words, we need to get away from, my brother. When you hear me talk certain things like Afrobean now, people say Caribbean. When you think about the word Carib and you break down the etymology of it, it means cannibal. So, we as Rastaman, we were always changing the narrative of the word. Some people say con this, con that. We say, well, we know in the contract thing, we say I trap. Some people might say bless, which is another thing. You know how people, they're not to take up everything. Bless, 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 bless.
Everything is blessed, yes.
Bless.
But how well blessed are other people to that person?
You go.
I saw something on the internet the other day, and we are the only nation that has this connection. And I want to say this to you right now. You can see a black man from any part of the world, and you're walking across the road, you're walking close together. Tell me if I'm right or wrong, and the audience too. When we're walking towards each other, I don't know why we're getting this noise from me now. I just don't know. Right, anyway. I've got everything.
I think it's the internet, my brother.
Is it?
You can try ringing back. Shall I try ringing you back?
Yeah, on the main line itself, because it's coming through the other. Yeah, do that. Let me. No, you call me back then. All right.
Yeah. What?
Okay. Well, that noise is a little bit irritating, and our conversation will lead to the main point. Now, if you're listening to the let me see if I got it turned up. If you're listening or watching the YouTube, I've lost the main center stream of the platform, but I've got the other side. It's the left side I got. So yeah, we'll just wait for this call to come back in. Clive from London, and we're going to talk about the actual African Reparation Day March coming up very soon on the 1st of August 2026. All right, so bank holiday wishes, parties, whatever you're doing right now, I hope you're having a good time this afternoon. Now, let's see if his brother's coming through right now. So, yeah, the conversation, let's see if the conversation's going to come through right now. All right, him there. All right, let's go. Yes, Clive.
Is that any better, my brother?
Sounding better.
Okay, good.
Sounding better still. Yeah.
Okay, at least established. So I'm just talking about the etymology of words, and we have to be careful, family. This is a bastardized language that we speak. We know that, right? It's come from Greek and mix up with French and mix up with the next one name, Latin and German, and we know that all of them language come from I anyway, from off the Caribbean continent. When we say Caribbean, again referring to the African continent.
Right.
So we have to re-educate ourselves, and we have to check the etymology of the words. Some words that we're using, they're spells and they're traps. So, I'm just saying, there's so much we can go into and so much we can talk about. And I just really wanted to just touch on this whole sound system thing again, as we were talking, my brother, about it being the main course,
foundation for us.
Yeah, and foundation for all of us.
Yeah.
I mean, when I was growing up in those days, me I youth in my teens, and there was nothing that we could use to say we're going on no TV, radio, and pick up my newspaper and them things. So, we salute the sound system. All of those sound systems that came out of Wolverhampton, Coventry, Birmingham, Manchester, London, and all over the country. And of course, those early pioneers that were forerunners to all of us. It was never about Mombasa sound system. It was never just about Coxsone or Fat Man Shaka Quaker City, Jungleman, whosoever. It's about how everyone worked hard, tirelessly in the snow, the rain, the heat, and everything else.
Yeah.
And now get the money, run up and down upon motorway, now sleep, and all them things. And we built the industry to what it is today.
You know,
And it's just
sound. Sorry to cut you there. But sound system itself, is a bit like a temple to us in a different way. But our temples, our sound system has slowly drifted away in the wrong direction, where you've got other nations got their own temples and put their money into something that they could see and invest in. We as people, we play a big part in the word called ignorancy. We talk about a lot of things. The church talks about a lot of things. But there's nothing there to hold us strong together, the foundation. What do we need to do to have that change, for not just for us, but for the next generation?
Well, again, you make some good points, about the church and the religion, and this information that was stolen from us, and people them turn it upside down, turn it wrong, put their interpretation on it, and they're running with it. As we know, I can only speak of Jamaica because I don't know the rest of the Afrobean, meaning the Caribbean. I know Jamaica, but in Jamaica, it's got the most churches per capita. So we know, so them brainwash way to the max with them crap on them nonsense. I tell you this, and we believe it, people. We be and we lie, L-I-E, it. And it's just sad. But, I'm not here to
demonize the situation into a state.
Yeah, or tell everybody who them to believe me. Everybody I go do what them I do.
Anyway.
And people free to do what them I do. But that's the way me I say.
Yeah, man.
And I know where I'm coming from. The religious thing, I just can't get my head around it. And even as Rastaman, right, Godfather, when Leonard Howell and them man start talk about Rastafari, it was nothing to do with no Bible, and it was definitely not no religion. And then man come and they put their own interpretation on it and start talking about Bible this and Bible that, and them did it with burn out Bible. When we come in a Rastafari, we burn out that, and then this Western European Greco-Roman book that was passed and handed down to us because we knew where it was coming from. Servants bow down to your masters and all this nonsense. And that's what they were feeding us on the when they enslaved us.
Yeah.
And our forefathers and mothers believed it. And they carried it through generations until here we have it now. And so it's deep, my family. It's deep.
Yeah,
very deep.
Very. The cut is very deep.
Very.
Very deep. But not to stray from the reason why I called you, but of course your points beyond that was even important still. And a lot of people who are this Bank Holiday Sunday listening will be appreciating the fact that you've taken time out to talk to us. But let's talk about the Afrikaans Reparation Day March.
Okay,
now, you're not the main person I'm going to be talking to. As we mentioned, there's going to be a male and a female talking to me about the event. So just give me a sort of a summary from what I can see from the flyer on the poster here.
Okay, yeah, a general overview. So, family, the ARD, African Reparation Day, was founded over 14 years ago by some individuals in London. And the idea is to start getting the awareness about reparation, and we have to understand the word as well, because rep as in reparation, and it's not just about getting money and stuffing money in our pocket. No, that's not what we're talking about when we talk about reparation. Reparation is repairing the mind, repairing our hearts, and repairing these social and psychological problems that we've been through since these Wazungus came onto our continent and enslaved us. And yeah, of course we should take them to reparatory justice, and they should repay, because they paid their slave enslavement masters, so to speak. But yet we, who did the work for 500-600 years, and we're still doing the work.
Well, we did the work. We did the work, and we did a lot of invention during that time as well.
Huge inventions, as you know, my brother, Godfather, and I'm sure you speak about that a lot on your program. There's thousands of things that we invented, and they would not allow us to patent these things. But yet, these are the things that are running the globe. Yeah. We know that everything from science, astrology, mathematics, and anything to do with medicine and social living and infrastructure, building, agriculture, everything come from we. I make no mistake about it. So reparations is about, of course we have to know ourselves, because first thou know thyself, otherwise it's going to be difficult. And we learned that from Kemet, early days. We know them things that way before these systems were even noted of anything. Yeah. So when we read about those things and we see those things come into the day, it's the same story, our story, not his story, our story. So we should be proud of it, and we should uphold it and grasp it. And we're aware that there's a lot of talk going on now about, reparations in the United Nations. I don't personally believe in the United Nations. I just think it's another farce. It's just another talking shop. And we never needed them to come and say that the enslavement was the greatest ever crime on the planet to human beings. We know that. We're not in a long time. So, as I was saying, that the African Reparation Day is set up in 14 years ago, and we've been, what we say, we gather every 1st of August, and we call the 1st of August the 1st of Messiah, as in Messiah Marcus Garvey. Okay. So the fact of the point of the matter is that it's all part of the liberation of the African continent. Okay. And that takes place in Brixton. They call it the Windrush Square, and we call it the Pioneer Square, because again, we're trying not to feed into their narratives, because they always come and they put labels on us, and then we pick it up and we run with it. No, we're not no Windrush. We never just come up on a ship. Enough of our families came here on aeroplanes, and some of them came on ships. It wasn't just no Windrush, and one ship named Windrush. So we're saying is we call it Pioneer, because that generation were pioneers. And what is happening there is we march every 1st of August, as I was saying, 1st of Messiah, to Parliament Square. And we try to cause disruption in the sense of blocking off the traffic, blocking off the roads, so that it is noted. And a lot of people are we're passing various different landmarks along the way, along the embankment of London, and up into Westminster and the parliamentary building. And we are looking for the support, my brothers and sisters. Okay. Just to note again, it was said in this United Nations, and they're talking about it now in the mainstream media now, and we have to come together to make it bigger, stronger, and better. So we're asking for the people and the support of the people in Wolverhampton. If there can be, I don't know if there's anyone there, Godfather, that we can maybe speak to about organising some kind of minibus or a coach, and come down and enjoy the day and get involved. There's lots of stalls, food, drink, lots of bookstores and things for the children to get involved in. And that happens, it starts at 10 o'clock in the morning, and then it finishes at 9 o'clock in the evening. We're going to have some guest speakers. One of the guest speakers this year is Umar Johnson. I know a lot of people are familiar with Umar Johnson, and those of you who are not familiar with Umar Johnson is a Pan-Africanist that has been speaking on African-centered information for quite some time now, for our liberation, to liberate our minds and our spirits. And I will say, because I'm not partial, I just say, some people are saying, oh well, Umar's this and he's that and he's embezzled money and this and that, but we know how the mainstream works. These people, every time we stand up, they pull us down to destroy us, whether it was through Bob Marley, Michael Jackson, Marcus Garvey, Paul Bogle, Nanny, Malcolm X. I mean, the list is endless, family.
Of course.
And this is what these people do. They destroy us, and they send people, our own people in the midst of us, will look like us, to destroy us and to pull us down. So, we're asking for your support. And when the other brother and the sister come on, Brother Shanga and Sister Sheba, they're going to talk about it a bit more. We're trying to raise funds. And when I say raise funds, we're just looking for donations, because it costs a lot of money for us to put on this. And we don't make no money out of it. Everything we do, we're donating our time, as we would do. And, I'm humbled to be doing that and to be donating my time. I feel strong and proud when I'm giving my energy, to know, what, okay, we've been doing it now for 14 years. Some people say, oh, nothing ain't happening. I get nothing from them people there.
Well, let me stop you there. For 14 years it's been going on. What have you achieved from that time, realistically?
We've achieved a lot of awareness, and as just mentioned, Godfather, we now see that some of the African states are now picking it up, and the Caribbean states, meaning the Caribbean countries in the Afrobean, CARICOM, and there's various other groups that are now pulling together. So our idea now is we need to pull everyone together into one place and to have a united voice where we can be stronger and move and shake things.
Okay.
So the fact that it's now in the mainstream, it just shows us that, this is happening. Nothing doesn't happen overnight, as we know. Things take time.
It does take time. So who was your speaker last year then? Who did you have as a speaker last year?
Last year we had to think about that one now. You know what, my brother? I won't go into it. I'll wait for you to talk to the other, because off the top of my head.
We're going to leave something for the other people to talk about as well. You've said quite a lot. It's a difference between 5 minutes and 45 minutes already, so...
we've been talking for 45 minutes, Mike.
Well, let's say 40. Let me give you 40. 40 minutes.
For real?
For real.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm sorry.
No. I'm here till 2 o'clock, so you're fine. But we're gonna cut it here short anyway, still, because we want to leave something for the other people to come here and talk about the foundation behind the event on the 1st of August 2026. All right.
Yeah.
You mentioned the word raise funds. We used the word funds earlier in the sound system category. GoFundMe. Would GoFundMe help in any way?
Well, there's an actual bank account which is already set up, and everything, family, is transparent, because we have to work in that manner. We could give an account for everything. Everything is documented, and where the money is going and what it's spent on, whether we're using that to help get the equipment for the DJs to have a platform stage kind of area, to also feed some of the speakers. If you've got any speakers up there, Godfather. Anyone that wants to speak that you know that is of a Pan-Africanist mindset, please feel free to put it forward and we can look at it. And of course, we need to vet who's coming to speak so that we know that these people are really going to make some kind of logical reasoning on the day that is going to uplift our people. So yeah, there's a bank account, which the other brother and sister will enlighten everyone to as soon as possible.
So you, according to Clive, what's your last street name that people know you as?
All right. Well, when I was with Mombasa Sound System, actually, people, I'll just give you a quick, brief overview of that. So I started off with a sound system called Lord David in 1974, and we were running two clubs in London. One was called Caxton Hall, and the other one was called Balham Dance Studio 200. And those two clubs were on a Saturday and a Sunday. They went on to be the biggest clubs at the time, in that time. Anyway, we were some young youth, and there was so much money being made, and the man wouldn't even give me a fiver to say, go and buy a draw, them time, or eat some food or what have you. And by 1976, we sat down with him. We said to him, Bridget, you need to give us something. We're here supporting everything. We are lift up the box. We are DJ. We are select the record. Them. Everybody's coming there because of us.
And this is another brother we're talking about.
Yeah, Lord David Sound System, Lord David Hi-Fi, and he didn't agree to it. So we left 1976 as 6 young people, and we decided to set up our own sound. At that time, most of the sound systems were owned by one individual. Shaka one Shaka, Fatman one Fatman sound, Coxon one this, Jungle Man one that, Mafia Tone one this, and Ray and so on. So we said, you know what? We have to change the mindset, change the game. So we're going to build a sound system that we own together as a unified thing. And then we were looking for a name, and of course, in at that time, it was a lot of consciousness going on, and Rastafari was really pushing through. So we said, what can we call ourselves? So we decided to go to the Ethiopian embassy and find out what the original Ethiopian dialect name for conquering lion was. And that's when we discovered the name Moa Ambassa, which means conquering lion. So we called the sound system Mombasa, and then we went on to span the heights across Britain. And as we know, the music was changing by the end of the 70s into the 80s. And I personally decided, what is not where I am going. And we all branched off. I went into the mainstream music industry, and that's another story. So perhaps we can catch up one day with that.
Yeah, I heard on that side you're a very popular promoter amongst many events back in that time. We can talk about that another time.
Yeah, more so on the management side.
Yes, I understand.
That was going on. Yeah.
Okay.
And I have to say again, my whole evolution and my whole teaching came from sound system, watching how people dance, what makes them dance. How do you play? What do you play after that? And that we've seen through the mainstream industry, and it took us into that whole. It's like having an apprenticeship and going into the mainstream, and I learned everything from the ground upwards.
Well,
as we say, we can.
That apprenticeship shows itself right now, because, of course, the instrument that we used to play music on has changed over the years, and we've got the laptops and the USBs and all those stuff. But a lot of the new DJs, and I must point out, a lot of the new DJs don't have that history that you and I have to talk about that time, them time, to now.
Exactly, and it's an art and a science, as you know, right?
Yeah, of course.
What you play some music, you can't just fling on anything and just what's the story? You play one thing, then the record after that has to have some kind of follow up to the record before, and there's a science to it. You know, you play some up tempo things to get the people moving. Them time they may talk, you know.
Yeah.
And then you kind of go into some mid tempo thing to kind of start cooling it off, and then you break it down into some kind of slower mood where people might want to call lovers rock, this, that, rare. And, you know, so I'm just saying, fam, there's a science to it. And there's a science to the amplifiers and to the controls that you were using, the preamplifiers, and how to make it sound. Because enough man, I play a thing and it just be nice. I have to say that. It's be a nice man in my play. And distortion. And then I go on like it sound good. And, you know, I just wonder why the people are even listening to it. But you see, when the people have not known a better brethren, and I'm not dogging you people, I'm just saying, there are a lot of people that are sheep. They just go along to get along. They don't really know how it works. And then just dead.
And now it's come to the stage now where they're all looking for the likes now.
Well, and I them nonsense.
Well, all right, Clive, listen here. I got enough respect for your time, sir. Okay?
Yes, my brother.
We could talk for a good length of time, but we'll leave it for another time.
There's a lot of reasonings we can have.
Of course. And I know a lot of people want to reach that stage of reasoning. Because we don't reason like we used to reason before. Like we used to have
No, unfortunately not.
And people use the internet as a form of reasoning. You can't reason upon the internet.
No, we can't.
No.
What you're doing here is so important on Skyline. You know, you've got a live platform where people can come and reason and talk about whatever topic or subject matter and have a proper discussion so that people are getting information from it. And not everything that everyone says everyone is going to agree with. And that's okay.
You can disagree
and as
to
we say,
agree.
we pick sense out. And as we say, we pick sense out and nonsense. And we can get some of the answers there. But my brother, I'm saluting you. Rastafari love, protection and guidance, family.
Manners.
Until such time. Wadada.
Yeah, man. Every time. Thank you, sir.
Love I.
Enjoy your weekend.
Aye.
Here. All right.
You
Manners.
too, my brother.
All right. Look, all right. Can I say thank you to the Londonites and the brother Clive? It still didn't give me his last name, street name, but obviously from the Mombasa sound system in London. For those who knew Mombasa sound, some of you would have known Beris Bassa. Sounds of capital letters, smoking my ganja. And lately, my people, you can be walking around the streets of any street in the UK and you can smell the weed nowadays coming from all different nationalities and different youngsters around the country. You can smell it. Yeah, man, the high grade, the skunk, the whatever you want to call it. Even on the buses, you can smell it too. And no one's doing nothing about it right now. You don't know. SkylineRadio.org.uk. In junction with, of course, saplay.org and, of course, the YouTube. Once again, my apologies for not having the actual front of the camera in front. I lost it. I don't know how I did it, but I lost it. But once again, big shout out to Clive. I'm sure we're going to have more conversation for the 1st of August in London at the Windrush Square. Reparation Council, a Reparation Day. Can I say shagging out to JB and the wife as well, and all the original Capital Letters family. Next week, Saturday, on Skipper and Lippy and Father Rooster's show next week, Saturday. We pay tribute to Father Lippy. who will be at course, would have been 66 next week, Saturday. All right, so I think his birthday is already this week. He was one of the engineers for capital letters back in them days. SLD. And don't forget as well that once upon a time, this band used to practice every weekend. I think it's about 3 times a week downstairs in the basement of St. Paul's Church Hall next to the Mercedes-Benz showroom. A lot of things used to happen there, you know. And talking about Sir Coxsone and Lock City, 2 biggest sound in the UK at the time. We were playing in St. Paul's Church Hall, and I've got the flyer somewhere of that dance. I'm going to show it to you right now. And I was the controller for that dance as well. So, yeah, man, enough things going on with the Godfather right now. Coming back from time many years ago, I tell you. Shout to Father Rooster. I hope you're good, brother. Gonna play a track that someone's asked to play again. Guess what? Let me open this up some more. Hold on there. Someone just sent me the flyer of the dance with Coxsone and Saxon on the 1st of May 2026. Brixton Stories. All right? So what I'm looking for here right now, Dennis Raw, Blacker Dread, and the Outer National Promotion present first meeting of the UK's biggest sound system in over a decade. Right. Okay. Room 2, house party vibes, Marcus drama, and many other things in different rooms. All right. Okay. All right. So I'll just receive this flyer, the first one. I want to say thank you to the person who sent me. Yo, shout out to you, Reggie. Big up yourself, so thank you very much. Enough respect. Well, all right. So, my people, we're coming to the end of the show. I put a lot into my show. As Skipper would say, he always calls me the man with the plan. You can also call me the man with the plan because I take time out to plan my program, plan my show, and give you what I find, whatever. If there's anything that you want me to play or want me to say, by all means, send it to me and I'll look at it and hear it and see what I can do with it. And don't forget, on the 7th of June, Jackie Morgan talks to me about her father and the sound system days. I hope to have 1 or 2 of the brothers on that conversation as well, I hope. And as well to come, I've got something sweet in my pocket, sweet on my computer. And every man would love to have a piece of this right now, but I'm the only one with it right now. I haven't done nothing with it, but it's the sound of next month is June. And of course, we talk about June Isaacs, Gregory Isaacs' wife. All right? Yeah, man, we have it. Gonna do some editing on that one, but it's a good conversation. So, ladies, and all the guys too as well, Gregory Isaacs' wife talks to the Godfather. Trust me, you're gonna love it. Trust me, you're going to love it. And you can only get it on this platform here on scannerradio.org.uk and also as well, of course, S8play.org. I keep getting that one mixed up. I don't know. I got to get used to that one. Of course, S8play.org. All right, big up all the members. You can catch Mr. Fix tomorrow on that platform tomorrow from 2 till 4. All right, and we're supposed to have an interview with Terrence Wallen. Actually, kind of mix up here right now, but not to worry yourself. Kind of mix up right now. But Mr. Fix will be here from the hours of 7:30 till 10. And of course, Valentino is on holiday, but the Vinyl Sunday team still doing their thing as usual. And of course, it's all about the vibes and keeping it real on a Sunday. So thank you for that information there. Of course, let's give it a quick spin, because I'm knowing for a fact he's in tune right now. So I'm going to plug it for him right now. Oh, you mean? Oh, you mean? All right.
Well, hi, this is Tipper Irie, and Valentino presents Retro Night Party for Vinyl Sunday on Sunday the 24th of May 2026 at 163 Reservoir Road, that's Erdington, Birmingham, B236DN. Music by Maccabee Sound out of Coventry and Mikey EY Culture from Birmingham. Listen, dress code is 70s, raffle prizes, best dress competition. My people, it's free before 9 p.m. and £2 thereafter. That's Retro Night at Vinyl Sunday, Sunday the 24th of May 2026. Make sure you check it out. It's gonna be hot.
Well, all right, it's gonna be hot. It's gonna be the last one for me. Until God bless, take care, look after yourself until we buck up again. Enjoy the weather, really and truly enjoy that weather right now, my people. Yeah, man. So book an appointment for your husband. Prostate cancer's no joke. It's no joke. God bless. Take care. Looking after yourself. Until next week. God bless.
Something that can affect any one of us. A quiet threat that moves mysterious, but the truth is real and it's dangerous. Especially if you're black or Asian, over 50. These are the groups that it hits more quickly. If you don't know the answer, let me make it clearer. Talking about prostate cancer, it's getting nearer. Yeah. So this is a message to all you guys. If you have these symptoms, don't act dumb, be wise. Your body whispers warnings long before it cries. And catching it early, that's how you save a life. That's how we survive. Yeah. If you're waking up at night just to pee again, or the flow feels weak, let your body saying, listen, my friend. If it burns when you go or you struggle to start, don't ignore the signs that speak into your heart. If there's pain in your back, in your hips, in your thighs, or blood in your urine gives you a shock or surprise, these symptoms don't always mean cancer's the cause, but they're reasons to get checked. Don't pause. Your family needs you. Your story ain't done. This battle can be fought and won. So listen to your body, don't ignore the signs. Your future's worth more than your pride sometimes. Yo, too many brothers gone cause they stay too quiet. Suffering in silence like strength comes from hiding. But real strength is stepping up, facing the fear. Saying I'm worth the checkup, I wanna be here. PSA rising, don't let that freeze you. A doctor's advice might be that thing that frees you. If you're peeing more often or the stream feels slow, don't wait for the worst, you deserve to know. We fight this together, no shame, no lies, no pretending you're fine while your body cries. This ain't about ego, this ain't about pride. It's about staying alive, don't push it aside. Hold on, your life's worth more than silence. Hold on, don't let fear become your guidance. Yeah. Your sons need your